In this vlog, I thought I'll come up and tell you how a referee decides if a play or a foul is unsportsmanlike foul or it is just a normal foul. Well, stay until the end because the last one is probably be the easiest to identify that there is an unsportsmanlike foul. Well, the first thing that a referee will look at is the intention. Was the intention of the player to play the ball, steal the ball, block the ball, take the ball off the opposition, or was the intention of the player just to commit a foul or to make contact, unnecessary contact, illegal contact with his or her opposition player? This is probably one of the hardest, intention is probably one of the hardest way to identify a foul because first of all, you are not inside the player's head. Therefore, it is difficult to say that he had intentions to foul or to make contact with the opposition without trying to get to the ball. But it is up to the referee's criterion and understanding to decide if there is a unsportsmanlike foul or not. It is up to the referee to make that decision, and we trust referees to make the right decisions. The referee won't call unsportsmanlike foul unless he or she is 100% sure that the player was not playing the ball, but it was just solely intending to make contact, unnecessary contact to the opposition player. The second thing that a referee will help a referee decide if it is an unsportsmanlike foul or just a normal foul is the fact that is a hard foul. Okay, so some fouls is not intended to hurt another player, but it's just so hard. The push is just so excessive that the referee has got no choice but to say that there was a hard foul, and therefore it is going to be an unsportsmanlike foul. And it's again up to the referee to make that decision. We trust our referees. Unless they are 100% sure, they won't call it unsportsmanlike foul, they will call a normal foul. So we are trusting the referees to make that decision. And a foul that is hard is just that the player, the foul, initially, it could be that actually initial foul was a normal foul, but then the player sort of exaggerated and pushed harder, or make it a hard foul, and therefore becomes an unsportsmanlike foul. The other way, other reason referees will look at it and say, is it an unsportsmanlike foul or not, is if the play is not quite intentional. Well, it is intentionally, but also is unfair. And what unfair means is the start of a fast break. If a player is taking off with the intention to score and there's nobody in front of that player, so it's a wide open lane for the player to go for the layup, and then the player that is defending just stretches the arm and grabs him and makes contact and fouls that way. These kind of fouls are also pretty much easy to call an unsportsmanlike foul, and we can put it also in the intention. So the intention is to stop a easy basket. The intention is not to play the ball. The intention is just to grab a player and not let that player go and get the layup, which is unfair, and therefore it becomes an unsportsmanlike foul. If the player goes by, if you can, as a referee, let that play go and let that player get those two easy layups. But if you have to call a foul like that, it has to be an unsportsmanlike foul, because it is unfair that he grabbed that player when that player was going for a wide open layup or a dunk in that case. As I say, the last one will be probably the easier to identify because it's very straightforward and it's very simple. So it is not yet the last one, so we got one more and then we have the last one. By the way, if you're wondering where I am in the Waverly area. and I'm going for my daily walk. While I'm doing my daily walk, I always bring my bag with me, and then I sort of decide to slow down my walk and do a quick video for you guys. And I know you guys appreciate it, and thank you for all the subscribers, and thank you for everyone that has been supporting my channel as well. Please continue doing so. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. You will help me a lot, and I will always be making better and more videos like this one for you guys. This video was inspired by a guy called Byron Lowell, and I'll put in his photo up here. He inspired me to make this video, and I thought I'll mention him because I wouldn't have the idea or the intention to make this video unless he has talked to me and asked me to. So thank you, Byron, and I appreciate you guys. Well, the other way you can call a referee, call an unsportsmanlike foul, is a play where, again, at the start of the fast break, the player makes contact with the player running with the ball from behind or from the side. So this one actually doesn't have to be at the start of the fast break, can be anywhere. Any contact made by a defensive player to the offensive player from the side or behind, when that player is taking off and is running towards the basket, should be an unsportsmanlike foul, because this is not how you play defense. You don't play defense from the side or behind. You need to get in front of that player, and then once you get in front of that player, then you can play defense. So if you are making contact from behind or from the side of the player, it is an automatic unsportsmanlike foul. So this is just the way it is. This is how we call it. Okay. If you want to understand a little bit more about unsportsmanlike fouls and fouls how to avoid, what are the legal guarding positions, make sure to hit me up on this video over here, and that video is going to tell you and show you how to defend without fouling. So, and I hope you enjoyed that video as well. Like I said, the last one will probably be easier for a referee to identify the kind of unsportsmanlike foul. And that unsportsmanlike foul is when the ball is not yet in play. So let's say they are about to inbound the ball, and the player is holding on to the ball, ready to pass it in, and there is a foul just off the ball. Any foul off the ball should really be an unsportsmanlike foul, but this one is harder to identify because maybe he's holding the player because he's trying to stop the player from getting to the ball. But so if a player is about to inbound the ball, not yet inbounded the ball, and there is a foul committed with the former player on the court, that play or that foul automatically becomes an unsportsmanlike foul, and the penalty is easily 2 shots and possession. So if you watch the NBA, they call unsportsmanlike foul a flagrant foul, and they've got flagrant foul 1 and flagrant foul 2. So a flagrant foul 1 is when one of those fouls that I just spoke about, and the penalty will be 2 shots in possession. But if the flagrant foul is a flagrant foul 2, that player is going to be kicked out of the game because the referee deemed the foul to be dangerous and very, very dangerous, and therefore not just the opposition team gets 2 shots and possession, that player is also disqualified from the game. If you are in Australia or in a FIBA rule, the unsportsmanlike foul is pretty much 2 shots in possession. But if something is too excessive, that player is going to be disqualified from the game with a pretty much the penalty is the same, 2 shots in possession, but that player is no longer allowed to play. He's going to get also kicked out and being disqualified from the game. I hope this video is being valuable to you, and if it is being, make sure to give me a massive thumbs up and hit on that like button. And also, as you can see, I always reply to questions from my followers in a video like this one. If you have any questions basketball related, hit me up in the comments down below and I'll get back at you and reply to you with a video just like this one. Also watch this video over here, which is my latest video, and or if you prefer you can watch this video over here, which is the video YouTube believes is better suitable for you. In the meantime, if you haven't done so yet, hit in the middle here where my face is, hit on the subscribe button and hit on notification bell so you don't miss my very next video.